jet, let's go. Pull off a slide ding, ride ding, dad ding, moving with you, drop it with you, time about the green light, let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me know if everything looks good, sounds good. It should. But we back in the building, the hardest working man on YouTube, Coach A. And we here with the team, man. What's going on with y'all? Just left off of our new segment called Hayes Street, right? The corner of Hayes Street where me and D Streeter from Footballville get in and we just talk about hot topics. So like I said, let me know everything looks good, sounds good. There go LMV with the thumbs up. And there it is, man. That boy Rodney Vickers said, just sprung my knee dancing. Finna sue Coach. Well, guess what? I ain't got it. I could put something on it, but I ain't got it, man. So don't even waste your time, man. I ain't gonna even show up. Matter of fact, if you sue me, in the words of Jeezy, I got court tomorrow. I ain't gonna even go. You wanna know why? I got a show to do. I ain't got time for it. Don't be suing me. Anyway, the Juice in the building. Another member of the Juice right there. If you see the names in green, those are members. Straight up, act like you got on some skates. I'm loving it. Martin Quinn, the man cannot stop recruiting. It's like an addiction. He's focused now in the Midwest, it seems, in an area that you probably never recruited in before. That's big time right there. Sauce Vader. What's going on? Slide. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just practicing. Another member in the building. LMV, of course, always. And if you'd like to join the membership, all you got to do is go ahead and hit the join button down there below. If you are an Apple user and you got YouTube app, it doesn't work, go through Safari browser, log in on YouTube, and go that way. I can't answer why it just doesn't work. There it is. Appreciate it. OG Kane, what's up with you, baby? IMAX, got your skates on. That's what we're talking about. Shad, Hayes Street has. I should have started reading them before I put them up, huh? Oh, well. Jesus McNeil says, I seen something, or maybe it's Jesus McNeil. I don't know, but I just said Jesus. I seen something saying Miami picked up Caleb down. Is that a straight fact? I don't think so. I saw, I guess it was his Twitter account, that he was going to Georgia, right? And it said, respect my decision. So maybe that's what it was. Miami Canes 83 says, hey, Coach, Cam Ward was sacked 83 times in 2 seasons at Washington State. How much better you think he'll be behind the Miami O-line? I think if I had to divide that number in half, 41 and a half in a season, just doing simple math here, I would knock that down to maybe under 20, just because of the kind of way he plays. So I would definitely say maybe under 20. I think it would definitely be double digits, but I would say under 20. Hopefully that's a good answer. There we go, baby. Hurricane Logan in the building. What's up with you, man? How you doing? Appreciate you, man, for the $2. And Hurricane Logan showing love, man. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and put you up there on the board, man. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into Mario Cristobal and some of this recruiting. We'll definitely see what's up. Oh, hold up. Got to change this. Make sure I got this right. And shout out right there to I'm trying to keep the name off of that. Aminja1. Appreciate it for the $750, man. It says for Cam Ward. That was the other day, but it was sent in when the show wasn't live anymore. So I want to make sure I gave him his love right there on Cash App. So I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. All right. Straight up from Aminja1. I guess that's what I'm gonna just leave it at that. All right. So big shout out. Also, if Vacations is in the building, I got your email. I'm gonna definitely hit you back. Just been super crazy. So Vacations, I'll definitely reach out to you and let's see what we can do. All right. So Mario Cristobal, as you see on the thumbnail, heads out to Chicago, the Chicago area, and flies a helicopter, which is nothing really new in regards to recruiting. We've seen a lot of coaches do it. A lot of people have done it. But Mario Cristobal is out here big game hunting already for the class of 2025. Now, I hope he didn't take them loafers out there to the snow because it was cold out there. You know, it get too cold. Them loafers will peel off at the bottom. So hopefully he has some Gore-Tex loafers. But anyway, I learned that the hard way. I was a Miami boy going up there in the cold, and them toes ain't like it too much, and that's what it is. But anyway, so Coach Cristobal heads out to the Midwest, out to Chicago, and he goes to look at a young man named Nate Marshall, who is one of the top recruits here in the country, defensive lineman, big old dude. And, I guess the Midwest is not the Midwest, but Chicago in particular, right? Midwest got football players, but Chicago in particular has started to get some good players, right? I haven't known them to always have a lot of great players. They have players. It's players everywhere. Don't get me wrong. But we're talking about, highly touted players, I guess. I may be wrong in saying that. Y'all correct me if I'm right. Coach is not always right. I'm like 99.99999999999% right. And so with that being said, I can stand being wrong. But anyway, so he's out there working right now. Currently, right now in the class of 25, from a commit standpoint, we have Wade Charles, Elijah Melendez, and Luke Nickel. Luke Nickel, a lot of people talked about him at quarterback. But let me tell y'all something. I've been in the background getting prepared for the class of 25 WREs, which is the Watch, React, Evaluate. That's really what this channel kind of stood on. That's kind of the flagship thing going on here on the show, on this channel. And for Elijah Melendez, who is right here out of the Central Florida area, out of Osceola, bruh, this dude a straight monster, bro. A straight human hit stick. He laying the wood, if you understand me. They got him rated right now as a 3-star on 247. He's 6'2", 225 on this thing here. And he committed to Miami on December 16th. But let me tell y'all something, boy. That dude a gangster. Now, I will say this. I don't want to say, hope we can keep him. We need to keep the other people away from him. But that dude, a straight monster, boy. Monster. All right? Straight monster. All right? Real quick, let me go through these donos. Got a couple of them here. Again, Falconer. What's up with you, man? Used to be Falconer 305. I still throw the 305 up. 2024 will be big for Miami. I hope it is, man. I really do. And SFC Kane Logan in the building. Shout out to FS2. Hashtag never forget. Yeah, we owe them a nice one. And Falconer again for the 305. State-funded schools should be banned from NIL. You might have to call in and explain that one. You might have to call in and explain that. Yeah, Falcon, I know you don't call in much, but when you do, I need you to call in and explain that one. I got the phone number up there already. Y'all can start calling in, building up a queue if you like. All right, and we got one more here from SFC Kane. Correction, gave poor little Timmy 3 extra. All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much, man. All right, so we all know that Coach Cristobal is out here recruiting. I would love to hear from people and what they think in regards to the recruiting. Also, what else do we need? I'm sorry, I'm going to mute you for 1 second.
All participants are muted.
It's tough switching over shows, but I just finished that one and not this one, so I missed it. But also, what do you think we need now that's left in the transfer portal? Everybody's over there at the Alabama swap shop right now, picking out all the good stuff. Are we going to get some of that good stuff? I don't know, but let's see. We're going to find out. I do want to hear from people in regards to that as well. A Burgos in the building says Miami has a proven QB for the first time since. Let's go. All right. It's funny. I watched the Notre Dame Miami game the other night. It was on Twitter for some reason, and I watched the whole thing. Just made a big screen, put it on the monitor over there. I was over here working, and I watched it. It was pretty good. It was actually pretty good. It was really pretty good, I have to say. Pretty good game. So anyway, I would like to hear from you guys tonight in regards to, are we done in the 24, even with the transfer portal? Because I don't think we have a lot of transfer portal kids. Let me see here. Our transfer portal. I think what we have 7, something like that. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Let me pull it up. Yeah, we have 8. Okay, we have 8 people from in the transfer portal this year. I said 7, but we have 8. Cam Ward, Reese Poffenbarger, that's 2 quarterbacks. Elijah Austin is the edge from Marshall. Isaiah Taylor, who is a safety from Arizona. Savion Riley, who is another safety from Villanova. Or Vanderbilt. I said Villanova. Vanderbilt. CJ Clark, who is a D lineman from North Carolina State. Zach Carpenter is the center from Indiana. And Marley Cook, who is a defensive lineman from Middle Tennessee. And that's who we have. So, but we had quite a few that transferred out too. But there was a lot of older guys. Some of them hurt, some of them not so much. But wish them nothing but the best. But anyway, so that's what I want to do. I want to hear, and we'll see. All right, we're going to our first caller, 5056. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name, where you're calling from. What's your thoughts on Mario Cristobal recruiting, and do we need to fill some spots for this year?
This is me?
It is you.
Oh, I'm Falconer TRX.
Falconer, what's up, man? Glad to hear from you again.
Hey, man. Can I start out with a compliment?
Sure.
Coach Hayes, man, I think you're the best because you have the technical skills, you have the knowledge, but you also have fun with the cane juice and showing up at the games. And, man, I love this show.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. We work hard at it, man. Appreciate it.
So let me explain what I was getting at. I know it's cryptic because I'm trying to get it in under the 305 because I like the 305 donor. I like the image.
Okay.
So what I was saying is, look, if NIL and NIL is the way of the day, right?
Right.
And it's capitalism, man. It's if you can get the money, you get the money, right? And I don't have a problem with that at all. But if your school's being funded by a state, it's not a private school. Miami's a private school. So we are hurt by that. So if you want to live in free market, you got to live in the free market. You can't sue. Well, we're government funded on one end, but we're free market on the other end. To me, it seems a little hypocritical, and it's tongue in cheek. A little bit of dig on Florida State and Florida, and
I get it.
But what would it be like? Because Crimson and the colors of Alabama and Harvard aren't far apart. Could you imagine if Alabama didn't get state funding, Harvard's private? I think their NIL would be pretty good. I don't know a lot of Harvard folks. It's not my area of the world, but. I'm just saying, if it's going to be fair, it's going to be like, and listen, man, I don't begrudge you guys. If you're selling jerseys, if you're the guy, man, I think these kids have been taken advantage of. I think this is the right thing. I just don't think we haven't figured it out yet. So I'm just trying to throw another wrench into the monkey works.
Okay. All right. So let's talk a little bit. J Love, I see you back there, but let me talk. Let me ask a few questions to get a better understanding. I'm not understanding how players being paid or being paid for their name, image, and likeness has to do with government funding to the university. So I'm trying to understand where the two cross paths.
I mean, it's a bit of a question, and I pose it as a question because you already have advantages. Georgia, Florida State, Florida, Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State. These are big state-funded schools with all kinds of money. Mm-hmm. And we get criticized. Miami gets criticized. Oh, you got Cam because you paid the NIL. I'm like, well, I'm sure he got a great NIL deal. I'm sure that was part of it. And it would have been anywhere he went. But we have to fund our whole program plus the NIL. So is that fair?
Well, we don't necessarily that's where maybe I'm confused. We, meaning the university, doesn't fund NIL. NIL comes through the outside entities, the businesses, even the quote unquote collectives. I think collective and NIL, a lot of people make it synonymous, but I think there are different entities also, in the sense of NIL is supposed to be you get paid for commercials and appearances and whatever that is. Collectives is these boosters that decide to put money together and put towards players, if I'm stating that correctly. But the university within itself is not or should not, I say that, should not be putting a dollar towards either one of those things.
No, I agree. And I think the NIL at Miami and the way John Ruiz, who was one of the early guys in, set it up, I think Miami does it better than anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think some of these other schools, they took things they did in the past and just made it a collective. You know, so the bag men are still the bag men. I mean,
correct.
It's certain schools, and I'm not naming names, but we all know.
Yeah, I hear you, right? And that's really what they've done. The bag men are now putting it into the quote unquote collectives, and they're making it happen in that sense. The only thing I will say is that maybe state funded schools who have let's just say an enrollment of 40, 50,000, the odds of them having more millionaires and billionaires is a lot higher than Miami. So therefore you may have more people contributing major dollars. But other than that, I hear you, but I still don't see where the two cross paths. You know, like Florida State may have 30,000 students. Well, over a given period of time, the odds say that they will probably produce more millionaires, billionaires, or higher paid alumni than Miami, who's currently sitting at 10,000. Per right now, if that makes sense, what I'm trying to say when it comes to dollar.
No, it does make sense, and it's a stat I'd like to see, because as a kid who grew up in Florida since I was 10 years old and attended University of Miami, and I have a child there now, and I have a lot of friends who went to Florida State, and UCF and USF.
And you call them friends? You call them friends? Oh God.
Well, they're just not teasing. Smart. They're friends. They're just not my smart friends. My smart friends sent their kids to Miami.
I got you.
Miami's not for everybody. It's a tough putt. I'm just telling you, it's not easy. And I'm working right now because my daughter's over there. It ain't cheap. I'm telling you that right now.
No.
But I went there a million years ago. I graduated in '93, so that kind of gives you my age.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for the best time to be there, man. We never lost a home game I was in architecture, and we never lost a home game the 5 years I was there.
Wow.
And so maybe I'm a super fan, and maybe I'm, broken in some way, because I expect that. And I moved here from Pittsburgh in the 70s, and we won Super Bowls 4 years in a row. So I have a very high expectation, probably unreasonable.
I understand.
Do you agree?
No, yeah, I totally understand. I mean, you're close to it, right? You were there in the heyday. Right. You saw what it was, and you know what it can be.
And all my high school buddies went to Florida. My girlfriend went to Florida State. I would drive late night from Miami up there to Florida State to freshman year until I realized that that's not a place I want to spend a lot of time. But the point being, the people that I met, out of a small group, mm-hmm. If you did the percentage, you can't do it numbers to numbers because, like you say, 40,000 at Gainesville, 40,000 here. They're going to have more in total numbers. But mm-hmm. If you look at the number of people at Miami and the number of people that I know that did pretty well, I think the percentages are higher. So I'm just saying, okay. We've always been, and we've always been hated, and we've always been, and you know what? That's part of it. Mm-hmm. In fact, it's probably my favorite thing that we're hated, because I'm a contrarian. I'm contrarian on everything. Kind of why I made that comment. Mm-hmm. I like being a Cane. I like being a Cane because nobody you either love us or you hate it. There's nobody yeah, they're okay. How many guys do you know that say, "Oh, Manny, yeah, they're fine"? Nobody. It's like in Notre Dame, and I hate to give them credit because I hate Notre Dame, but nobody gives. Either you hate them or you love them. There's nobody like, yeah, Notre Dame's fine.
That's right. No, I agree with you. I can agree with that. I agree with that 1,000%. I agree with that. Yeah, but Falcon, I mean, like I said, I totally understand. I appreciate it, man. Is that your truck in the Avatar?
Yes, it is. It's a Ram TRX. It's orange.
It's
called the Ignition Edition, and I bought it when my daughter got into UM, and that's my tailgate machine. So if you see that truck at a UM game, that's me.
I'm gonna definitely check it out, man. I like it. I might be in the market looking for a truck, so that's why I looked at it. I was like, oh,
702 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. It's got launch control. It's the most stupid thing, but it's so Miami.
I don't know if I need that then, because man, hey, I'll be having to do my shows from a jail cell because I'll be in jail for speeding. So I might not need
It'll
that.
It'll blow past everything but a gas station.
I definitely don't need that, dear. I don't need that. But Falcon, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man, for always supporting the channel, man. And thank you for those words, man. Kind words. I appreciate it. All right, great call right there from Falcon. The J Love, coming to you. Give me 1 second. I thought you loved me for a second, but you came right back. Real quick, I saw a couple people put something in the chat, and I was like, Angel, what's up with you, man? Another member, Shad. He up here laughing. Love it. I saw something about 18,000. I thought it was interesting. Hold on. Here we go. Killsborough Kane says Miami grads make 18,000 more in their careers than FSU. I was randomly looking up things the other day. Yeah, that makes sense. And like I said, the only difference is they're also putting out more numbers. So if you make 100,000, Miami makes 118,000. Well, let's just say they got 10,000 graduates, they got 40,000. So over time, you see how it works. That's just how I'm looking at it. I may be completely off base on this, and mine might be blowing out the water, but I'm just talking about the number of people versus actual dollars. But man, I appreciate that. It makes sense. I may say that truck is thirsty. Yes, it is. E. Brown, you got to call in tonight. You got to call in. I don't know what Get Down Brown is. Get Down Brown. He out there doing something. All right. I'm finna fire this man up right here because every time we come here, he be wanting to smoke. So guess what, J Love T? Do you want smoke?
Play the theme music.
Do you want smoke? We want all the smoke.
We want all the smoke, J Love. Get your lighters up and fire that thing up. Let's go.
Listen, Coach Hayes. Did Jay-Z marry Beyonce?
Yes.
Then what the hell are you talking about? Do we need more in the transfer portal? Of course we need more. I need Caleb Downs. I need Caden Parker. I need Coach Hayes in the film room. We need every goddamn thing. And we talked about this in the last show. There ain't no salary cap in the NIL. Whoever you can bring them. Jason Taylor's nephew, Jason Taylor's sister, if he wants to bring his beautiful sister.
Ooh, my goodness.
His half-brother, Zach Thomas. Everybody, man. Listen, man. Open up the pocketbooks, checkbooks, Apple Pay, Google Pay, YouTube Pay. Listen, man. Open up the checkbooks, man. I got a hot question for you, Coach Hayes, man. I have my boy Roll Tide Billy, man. One question, and I know you're gonna hurt a
Roll
lot
Tide
of
Billy
fans with this one. Let me know how big you think you predict was Nick Saban leaving Alabama, because I kept telling people Nick Saban was Alabama and not the other way around.
You just said a mouthful, bro. You just said a mouthful. I will say this. It was catastrophic, but it was going to happen. It's inevitable, right? Like it was going. If it wasn't this year, it was next year. If it wasn't next year, the year after. But it was, man, like we just talked about that on Hayes Street, man. Like, bro, these people are fly. Like the mass exodus of Tuscaloosa is happening. I think it just said 27 players 27 players have left already, or 29, something to that effect, or it's something crazy, bro. And they're flying out of there, and it's crazy, but it also goes to show you, even though Nick Saban is on campus, and I think they tried to kind of, ease the pain to tell recruits, hey, Coach Saban not going like to retire in Florida. He'll still be here. Them shorties don't care. Peace. We out of here. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, okay, well, Coach Saban will still be there. He could mentor me. Man, them shorty like, what? He ain't doing HC. He ain't doing the press conferences. He ain't on the sideline on game day with a headset. I'm out. Holla at you. And that's huge. That's huge right there.
Another thing too, because remember, you're a true football head. You ain't only played as a shorty, but you coached it.
Right.
Can you explain, at the aptitude of Nick Saban, at your age, how many times have you seen this, where somebody so important left and the mass panic that it is now? When was the last time you think this happened? I don't even think you can name it in college football, but can you give an example so what people can expect?
I don't think there is one, because there was no transfer portal. So a lot of the players were stuck. I'll say maybe.
Not even the exodus, but the impact. Like, yo, this dude is gone. It's over. It's going to take him at least 5-10 years to recover.
Okay.
No, we got all the time. I told you come on smoke. Boy,
you got smoke. You got smoke. But it ain't enough fire for Coach. I'm going to tell you where it was when Butch Davis left. Right?
Wow.
When Butch Davis left, Larry Coker was living off the heat of the fire. And guess what? He never rekindled the flame and never got it going again.
Wow.
And he perished for the next 20 years.
That is a really good coach. Whoa. That's top two.
Hold up. Shout out to myself.
Yeah. Whoa.
You thought you had smoke for
that
me?
Is a really good
I don't play those games.
All right. Go on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it crazy for Hurricane fans to say, give Caleb Downs the $1 million NIL and the number 26, if that's what it takes to bring him out of Coral Gables? And tell me, chat, would you pay it? Say yes or no in the chat.
Hold on. I hear you. So if I had to give Caleb Downs $1 million and the 26, I'm gonna say the 26 is off limits. I don't even think it's a worry. He wears number 2. If I had to up a dude out his jersey, who wears number 2 on our team on defense? Nobody, I don't think. In the words of Keith Sweat, nobody. But if I'm gonna pay you $1 million, I pay you $1 million, and this is a big ass, I might give you $1.5 million per year. You got to stay 3 years though. You can't leave in next 2.
Nah, you can forget it.
I tried it. You can't knock a player for trying, dog. I got to negotiate. I can't give you. Listen, I can't give you my bottom line. So if I had to sit across the table from him, I'm gonna say, hey, Caleb, listen, baby, what you want? You want $1.5 million? I give it to you. But I need you to stay here for 3. He gonna be like, Coach, you out your mind?
So he's worth it. So you with me? He's worth
it. Yeah, bro. To go into Alabama as a true freshman and dominate, that. Like, think about the defense you're talking about.
At safety too.
At safety, that's equivalent to Malachi Starks at Georgia now. Malachi Starks at Georgia, a gangster. He goes into that defense as a true freshman and starts. That means you took some old heads jobs. I mean, think about it. That time last year, you were walking the hallways. You know, your girlfriend had zits on her face. Now, you doggone the starting safety at Georgia or the starting safety at Alabama playing on the biggest stages. Bruh, I'll take that in each and every day. But anyway. Real quick, hold on, real quick. Let me address this. Reggie, $2. Coach William on line 1 calling from urgent care. Listen, apparently Dub City mad at us, man. So Dub, I need you to call in. I saw your comment earlier. I know what you're saying is true, But I don't know if you got the full context of that conversation. So maybe that what you're saying is definitely true. But I don't know if you got the full context. And Falcon X again for 305. Coach Hayes 100% right about Butch Davis leaving. I think that had the biggest impact on a coach leaving had the biggest impact on the program. In that sense. All right. Oh, he said he's on the line. All right, I got you, Dub. Coming to you next. All right, J Love. I need some more smoke, dog, because if not, I'm going to have to slap your face. Matter of fact, I'm going to slap it anyway. That crap out of here. You thought you would come over here and stump old coach? Man, better give you a backhand for that. That crap out of here, man.
Say less. Caden Proctor.
O-line.
Can we make space for him on the O-line?
Of course we can. Listen. I'll say this, dog. I'll say this. We got a mansion with many rooms. Huh? we got plenty of space, baby. We got plenty of space. We got a mansion with many rooms, my man. All I can tell you is keep it coming. If he want to come, he's more than welcome. Now, will we get these guys? That's a different question. But you asked me, did we have space? Like you said, did Jay-Z marry Beyonce?
Yeah, that's a fact. Yep. Yeah, man. But thanks a lot, Hayes, man. Let me put that in the air again, man. NIL, NSL, no salary cap. Make it happen, Mario. If you got the helicopter to see high school kids, get the private jet to see these portal transfers, man. Keep on coming. We need more.
Hey, I need to see. Listen. I need to see Mario Cristobal on the Bright Line coming to Orlando.
Woo.
Huh?
That's a fact.
We'll be the only school with our own train. Paint that thing orange and green. That's what I'm talking about.
Fact.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right.
I said that we might end up with a metro move. Hey, we might end up with a metro mover. Ain't no telling, bro. All right, J Love, appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. That's J Love. He coming to here and tell me I got smoke. You got no smoke, man. Huh? Get that out of here. Ooh, that's a good one too, Mr. Overdose. That's true. USC with Pete Carroll leaving. Yeah. Good call there, Coach. Good call, Coach. That's a good call right there. The Sean Taylor numbers 26 jersey, hell no for any one period. Rip this. I agree with that. I agree it should be up. If a player doesn't come here and they can't understand that, then guess what? And I'm not one of them, we don't need the guy, but we don't need that guy. If he can't understand that, then he just can't understand that. Yeah. I'm with you. That's why I said the 26 jersey, yeah, the money come and go. Huh? We Miami. We got plenty of cash. Hopefully. Lincoln Riley. No, the only reason I said that, Reggie, that Lincoln Riley, it wasn't enough time. It wasn't enough. We talking about winning the championships and those things and carrying the torch. If Lincoln Riley maybe would have stayed there over some time, maybe so. But carrying the torch along, I'll say that. Now, I will say this. They haven't won the championships like that since he's been there. But if Ohio State makes a bad hire after Ryan Day, whenever that happens or whenever that is or whatever, and they find a guy that goes in the tank, and it's like think about it, I don't think they've not had maybe 1 year, I don't know the history, a double-digit win season. I don't think so. Let me see here. I'm coming to you, Doug. Let me see here. I don't think they have not had a double-digit win season. The last double-digit win season they had, of course, COVID, 7-1. So we don't want to count that because it was only 8 games played. Luke Fickell, 7-6. The last time they won single-digit games was in 2004. Hear this out. 2004, Jim Tressel was in 2004 was 8-4. So from 2005 to 2023, 18 years, besides the COVID year, of course, but I still think it probably would have been relative. And the Luke Fickell year, they have had double-digit wins. Whew, that's big right there. That's big right there. That's big right there. We talking about, I can't say consecutive because technically it's not consecutive. But bro, from 2005 to 2010, double digits. One bad year with Luke Fickell after Jim Tressel. Urban Meyer comes in, undefeated, 12-0. I'm just going to read this and put it in perspective. 2005, 10-2, 12-1, 11-2, 10-3, 11-2, 12-1. Luke Fickell, 6-7. Urban Meyer, 12-0, 12-2, 14-1, 12-1, 11-2, 12-2, 13-1, 13-1. COVID year, 7-1, 11-2, 11-2, 11-2. I'll take that any day. All right, Dub City, what's up with you, man?
Hey, what's going on, Coach?
I'm good. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm feeling good. A little bit, but I'm gonna have to get on y'all about that Willie thing. I watched it today. And at first I laughed a little bit. Then I'm like, you know what? Come think about it. That's not even funny.
Okay, hold on. If you don't mind, let me kind of put the viewers on what you're talking about. So yesterday I did a show, and a caller called in named Willie from Mississippi, and the show was about. It was more about Warren Sapp maybe not getting a job at Colorado because of him pleading guilty to domestic violence and so forth and so on. And we had some women who called in, and we're talking about it. Lexus and a couple other women called in. And so they were talking about, the Ray Rice situation. So I'm just letting people know that did not watch it yesterday, kind of understand the context of what was happening. And so Willie called in, and he had some choice words. You guys could check it out in regards to that. And he was saying, it's not always the man's fault. Women can do these things. Yeah. He was talking a little spicy, I'm going to say. I just call it a spade. He was talking a little spicy. There was a piece in there where he was saying, hey, you know what? Women can be abusers too. I heard that. I get it. But he was talking a little spicy. And so now we're here with Dub City real quick. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Hold on. I apologize. I got to finish the last piece. Then a lady, I don't know if it's his wife or not, but a lady interrupted the phone call, and in the background, she's going off on him. He's like, Coach, I got to go before the lady get crazy, and just hung up the phone. So hopefully I put it out there. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you did good. You did good.
I appreciate it.
But I just wanted to say, like, because like I laughed at first, and then I'm like, you know what? Come think about it. Now let me say something about this, man, because look at the world we living in right now, where we getting all of these fake charges and domestic violence, sexual battery, and everything else filed on us, and half of the time ain't nobody even doing anything. Like I've seen skits where they play, they put two people, a man and a woman, in like downtown in the middle of the city, right? And the guy acting like he beating up his girlfriend or wife or whatever, right? You got 50 million people over there coming over there, getting on him, about to fight him and stuff like that, right? But then when they had a woman's turn to beat on the man, everybody just sitting around, walking around, laughing, thinking it's funny. And it's really not funny, because it's like they keep tearing men down all the time, and everything a woman say is they believe them without even getting the facts and everything. You're guilty automatically because the woman said you done something.
I get it,
but it's plenty of men, plenty of men out here that's going through stuff. How many people in the chat done went through something like I don't went through a situation where I broke up with a girl, right? And before I can leave the house good, get my stuff out the house, leave the house good or whatever, she got the police over there, the police telling her to get a restraining order. Just you see what I'm saying? Getting a restraining order and stuff. And I ain't even cussed this girl not one time, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So the deck is already stacked against us.
Agreed.
And at the same time, like I said, they're gonna believe a woman before. Look at Jonathan Majors. If they believe in women over people that got a lot of money, just imagine people that ain't got no money. They gonna throw you under the jail.
So Dub, I'll say this to you. What you're saying is very valid. Here's the difference, though. The difference between Willie's situation and what he was saying and what you're talking about, I think are two different things, right? So I hear what you're saying. And yes, you're right, right? I get it. I understand. There's some brothers out there innocent as the day is long, right? And there are some women who lie. Yes, we understand that. But the situation, if you take it within the context of last night, you got to remember, Willie was talking a little crazy. And it was ironic that his lady jumped right on and da-da-da. And he got off. He said, I got to go for the lady get crazy. And she going off on him. That's what made it funny. Not the fact that he's getting abused. I hope Miss Willie, because I don't know if it's his wife, girlfriend, or whatever. But I'm just saying Miss Willie. Hopefully Mrs. Willie ain't lump him up, if that's the case. But the way he was talking, like he was the dude who ran his house. See, that's what makes it different. He was talking like, man, look here, man, I don't deal with all that, blah, 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 blah. And then she come on there, man, I got to go. You understand? So it's like you kind of showboating a little bit about who you are and what you do. And as soon as she come on there, he jumped straight off the phone. And that's what really made it funny. Not necessarily the abuse factor or anything like that. What made it funny, Dub, was he was boasting, and then she came in, like that dude talk, man, I don't care who they are, but I knock anybody out. And then the bully walk in and he turned into a church mouse. That's what was funny about it.
I understand, Coach, but let me ask you this right here.
Yeah.
Once again, now switch the roles. If a woman was on the phone talking, cash money stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And then a dude busts up in the room, and same scenario, but a woman, in the man role and man in the woman role, it wouldn't have been fun at all. You wouldn't have heard not one person, not especially not the women. You wouldn't have had not one woman laughing, no nothing. They gonna be like, oh my God. You see what I'm saying?
I get totally you. And yes, it's a double standard of life. You're right. These are one of those things that, to your point, yes, you're right, Willie. I'm sorry. You're right, Doug. But it is.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Now I run this household here, and I'm saying this is. This in front of my wife.
Hold up.
This in front of my wife.
Okay, hold up now, Doug. Now you hear how you talking? That's exactly what he did. Imagine if your wife got up right now. Who you talking to? You don't talk like that, blah blah blah. And you be like, man, I gotta go, man. Bye. Do you really run your? I'm just saying.
She just stood up. Yeah, she just stood up and said, "No, you don't." So, but yeah, I just wanted to. I just wanted to.
Don't worry about it. I said, hey, Dub, I'll just say this. I understand. I'll make sure I check you out at the emergency room in about an hour. Don't hurt him, Miss Dub. No,
we good around here. Everybody had their lunch, but we come together and run stuff together. That's how we do.
I get it. But anyway, how
long are you gonna be? How long are you gonna be in? Could I call in a minute? And when I get through eating, talk about football.
Okay, yeah, you go finish talking about eating, Dub, and I'll wait for you to call back. Okay, you go ahead and eat. I understand. That's cold.
I'm definitely calling back.
Hey, that's code word for I got to go and get beat up right quick, and I'll call back.
No, I'm for real. I'm gonna call back.
Okay.
I got a little bit left to go. All right.
Okay, buddy.
Stop, baby, stop. No, I'm just playing. I was just playing, coach. I know it, baby. Stop cussing. We on thing. But all right, coach, I'm gonna call.
Yes, sir. Hey, Dub. Dub City, boy. Dub told me, I run my, like, he was doing all that talking, and then he couldn't help himself. I run my house. I said right in front of my wife. Now all of a sudden he got to go finish eating. I got just a little bit left to eat. Okay. I'm gonna go check out the general hospital around here, see my dog done checked in. Huh? Talking about he slipped and fell. He fell off his bike like Daniel Russo from Karate Kid. I fell off my bike. Anyway, I'm just teasing. Nah, but that is a serious matter. That is a serious matter. And I don't think we were laughing at the abuse more than it was he was boasting like he, was in charge. And then it's just ironic. You on that show? You still on that show? No. He jumped off real quick. Anyway, oh boy. Well, I just want to say this before I answer this next call. I'm just letting y'all know. Apparently, this show has gone left. So this is no longer Canes Talk Live. This is called Coach's Couch. He Dub City. You notice he called in. He over there getting hit. Oh, I'm good. I'm good, coach. I'm good, coach. Hold on, baby. Let me sit as the coach. Let him know. I'm all right. Oh. Anyway, I'm just teasing. But anyway, this show is completely gone left. And we didn't even made it an hour yet. We had 47 minutes. Reggie. Bro got caught up trying to save another man. Oh, God. Poor little Willie. Y'all done gave me an idea. Let me write that down. I'm coming to you. Poor little Willie. Y'all too funny. Reggie, go to bed right now, Reggie. Reggie, go to sleep. Right now. All right. Here we go. Hey, Lexus.
Hey,
How you doing?
how are you tonight? I'm good.
I'm not sure how to respond to that.
What do you mean? Not sure to respond. I just want to call and tell you thank you because you saved me a trip and you saved the brothers some money to the comedy show. I didn't have to go.
And guess
I
what?
listened to it yesterday.
And I didn't steal one joke in the process. This is all original. So Cat Williams can't come after me. This is all original, Cat.
Oh my God, this is better than Cat Williams. That was better than Cat Williams yesterday. That was. Yeah, I think you outdid Cat Williams. I think you should go viral.
Hey,
You outdid Cat Williams.
that's what I need, man. I need everybody to hit the like, share. I can't even get out. Subscribe and share button so Coach can go viral.
Listen, God don't like ugly, and his child is Lexus cannot stand stupidity. And that's why what happened last night. Bottom line.
And for y'all that don't know, I'm gonna cut it out for y'all. I'll cut it out so y'all can go watch it. But I just got to get to it. But y'all too funny though. Nah, you're right, Lexus. It just was so funny because it was. So I don't know if you guys could hear in that video. First thing she says was, "Are you still on that show?" No, she said, "Are you on that show?" And I can hear that because a lot of things I can hear in my headphones is a lot clearer than what you guys hear because the program has a noise suppressor. So sometimes, like when two people get on there and start arguing back and forth, you'll notice it kind of goes in and out. So sometimes you guys catch like a piece of a word or whatever, but I hear everything clearly. And boy, because I was talking. What happened is I was talking, and I heard her say, "You still on that show?" And I think the computer was trying to suppress like who's talking. And boy, I said, "Huh?" And she said, "Get on." He's like, "Man, I gotta go right now, man, for the lady get crazy." And boy, it just came out of the blue. And I think that's what really threw it off.
I'll tell you something. I got sick to my stomach laughing so hard. I didn't think you could laugh too much. But if you can laugh too much, I did last night.
Man, let me tell y'all something. This one thing I love about this show, it seems repetitive, but it's like the military, boy. This ain't no job. This is an adventure, boy. Every day is something different.
Well, let me get serious long enough to say this. I agree with all the gentlemen and anybody else for that matter that says ladies can be guilty of abuse as well. I agree with that. And I'm not going to be no person, even though I'm a woman. I think God was at his best when he created women. I love men to the moon and back. And I think all men should at least take a tour of hell if they don't stay in hell forever for beating a woman. And I think all women, if they're abusing a man, should do the same. In addition, I think if there are women, to the caller's point, that are going around lying about the fact that they were abused, they should also take that same tour of hell. So I'm not trying to release and say that there's no woman guilty of this or there's no woman guilty of lying about it, because it's such a serious thing and it should be taken so seriously. And I'm going to take the stance to say I'm not going to take my foot off the neck of a man that do that. When there is a woman lying about it, I'm going to take that just as serious. And I'm going to have just a bigger problem with that lying woman as I would a man that really was guilty.
That's fair. I think most people kind of can agree with that. And we all know, right? We all know there's a double standard in there, right? Men are supposed to be macho and da 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 da, and we know that. I don't have to go down that road. But to your point, yes, you are 100% correct. I think there are people that do get abused, men and women alike. They get abused in relationships, whether it is verbal, whether it is physical, whether it's both. So yes, you're 100% right. I just think, and to people out there that again miss the context of it, I urge you to go back. It's kind of in the later part, but I'm gonna cut it out so y'all guys can see it. But it was kind of like it was a certain bravado he had, and she just came in and cut his knees from up under him.
Makes me wonder if she heard him talking that stupid, because he was a complete fool. I was about ready to leave your show that night. I was like, Coach Hayes can't let these people come on here and be that stupid. You got to cut them off at the knees. I don't care, male or female.
And hold on, Lexus. Don't think
maybe she heard him.
And Lexus, because I ain't gonna lie, you done hurt my feelings a couple times, and I'm a little soft, Lexus. I'm a paper tiger, and you hurt my feelings a couple. Nah, you ain't gonna let you know. Yeah, because I saw you last night talking about, Coach, you listen to a fool long enough, you become a fool. I saw that comment.
Yes, right.
Hurt my feelings.
You will. That's my mama taught me that. When I be telling her about foolish people and I be hanging with them, she say, you hang around a fool long enough, you'll become one. You got to take that as one of them nuggets that you put in your back pocket and hold on to real tight. And that's what I did. My mama taught me that one.
Yes.
Birds of a feather, you know the saying. You know the rest, right?
They flock together.
So,
2 for 1. Oh, my bad. I almost went there.
So I'm not saying that you are one. It's not to insinuate you are one. I wouldn't even be listening to this show if I thought that in any way, shape, or form.
Because you're a fan.
However,
you're a fan
I
of
don't
mine.
Do stupid well, and he was stupid.
Right.
His comments were very stupid.
Am I right, Lexus?
You know they are.
Am I right?
What? Say it again.
No, I was saying the reason you watch because you don't like stupid, and then you're a fan, right?
I am not a fan. You're not going to get me to be a fan. You can cut that out. I told you, but a handful of people in this world can you get that word from me now.
Well,
now you're going to have to. I'm a hell of a supporter. Can't you be happy about that?
No,
I mean, I am. I support you. I really like you. You got L&B, the baddest queen on the planet, and keeping you straight. What else do you want from me? I'm a big supporter. I'm not even. You even got me kind of low key want to cheer for Miami every now and then. I'll never be a Miami fan, But watching this show has made me do that.
I'm
I
working.
don't dislike them.
I'm working on it,
never
Kane
dislike
Nation. I'm working on trying to get us one more, Kane Nation. I'm working on it.
them.
Woo.
I'm a Georgia peach. I'm a Georgia bulldog through and through. And then you gonna better do about that now. So you just don't. So you just gonna have to deal with it. That's all. Stick the chest out, hit yourself in the chest, and man up and take it like a man.
But hold on, how you gonna abuse me and then tell me hit myself in the chest and take it like a man? I don't know which way this relationship going.
You got to learn how to take the abuse too, Coach. You can handle it. Come on now. I know you can. You got this. You got this.
I say it all the time. Don't tease me with a good time.
You know what? Let me teach you some of that phrase.
Mm-hmm.
The phrase is not don't tease me with a good time. It's don't threaten me with a good time.
I like threats too. I like threats too. However you want to do it.
Well, anyway,
it's up to you.
I just wanted to say that I'm not that lady that will come on a show and say that men, all they do is abuse. That's the furthest thing from what I believe. And I also believe, even though I do believe all men are going to hell that abuse women, I also believe women are going to hell that lie about it. Because I believe that's just as serious as a man actually doing it. That's all I wanted to say, because I don't want nobody to think it's all one-sided and that women don't mess up and screw up too, because we do. I can say that as a woman myself. I've never abused a man except a situation where he probably wanted to be abused. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. That was a joke. But
Lexus, hold on, Lexus. You open up a door. Hold on, Lexus. Whoa, wait a minute.
I was just kidding. Get this, Grace. I'm trying to get you to lighten up. Lighten up, honey.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm joking. All jokes aside. But seriously, he was hard to listen to. He really was. And I was like, I can't listen to him no more. But I'm glad I did. I did leave. I'm going to be honest. I left while he was talking because I couldn't take it no more. But I came back just in time to hear that lady walk in and cut him at the knees. And boy, I laughed until I was sick to my stomach. I'm just going to say
she cut him at the knees, boy.
And I'm still laughing about it now. That's so funny. I'm still laughing about that today.
I don't think he'll ever call back in. I don't know if he'll ever call back in.
Yeah, that was a little. I got to admit, honestly, you come on now.
I'd have messed around and lost a subscriber. I'd have lost a subscriber messing with y'all. But anyway, let me do this real quick, Reggie, for the $2. Lexus playing hard to get, Coach. Go Blanco on her. But Lexus, you ain't seen me when I'm Coach Blanco. You ever seen Coach Blanco before?
No.
Oh.
What is?
No, you don't.
What is Coach Blanco?
Listen, that's my finishing move. So if you ever see Coach Blanco, Lexus, I'm telling you, you won't be able to resist it. So I'm trying to tell you.
Goodness.
I'm telling you, it's like Clark
I
Kent.
don't be playing hard to get up. I am hard to get. This ain't no playing. This is serious. I ain't playing.
All right.
But no, seriously, I support your show. I like your show. I support all the time. I'm listening even if I don't call. I even listen to your Miami show, even though I'm a Georgia take Come on now, you got to take some credit for that. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate it. We getting up. You know, I tell people this time, if you chip away at the mighty oak long enough, you end up with a toothpick. And that's my goal. So, Lexus, I'm going to chip away at you at the mighty oak, and before you know it, I'll have a toothpick. Anyway.
Oh, I love your fight. You don't give up. I love a man that got persistence and it just makes you look cuter. That's all I can say about that.
I ain't no quitter. Huh?
You ain't no quitter. That's what I love it about you. Okay,
all right.
I'm going to go off this phone and listen to the rest of the people and get back in the chat. Talk to you later.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Bye, Lexus.
Bye-bye.
All right, that Lexus right now, you know, she says she a Georgia peach. I bet she can make some biscuits from scratch. Huh? Coaching there with that alligator syrup. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the shaking hand. Y'all stop playing with me. Y'all call only 862-799-9956. The show has literally gone off the rails, as always. I got Oh, I'm sorry, I hit the thing. I got my notes over here. Yeah, forget about that. I done drew a couple plays on here while I be writing. I'll be writing my notes. I'll be drawing plays too at the same time. But that's done. Get that crap out of here. Well, Shad said I'm cheating in 4K. Dang, Shad, tough on me, man. Hey, Sauce Vader. Come on, man. Oh, tough on me, man. Yeah, what you know about that Bobby Womack gear? Huh? I'm that dude. He shouldn't have trusted me that much. Huh? Shouldn't have trusted me that much, man. Google man. Oh boy, this is gonna be a fun one.
Hey, real talk, Coach Hayes. I've been calling you Coach Hayes all the time, and one dude was getting on my ass for that. So
good,
I'm
man.
calling you Coach Hayes. That's your name.
Now I like Coach Haynes, but I ain't gonna lie, I like Coach Haynes better. It roll off your tongue smoother. Go for it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Anyway, hey man, real talk. It's a friend. Well, it's a friendly friend. His name is Hurricane. He just called me when I called you, but I ain't answered because he gonna talk about the Cowboys. I'm not trying to talk about the Cowboys. He's not no Cowboy fan. So, anyways, but I just seen the other show. You were talking about Harlem Nights.
Best movie ever.
And yes, but one of my cousins, I really don't know her. We got a big ass family. On my daddy's side, she had some kind of role in that movie, and our last name is Calhoun, and that's how they came up with Calhoun in that movie. I swear to God. That's what they told me when I was a little boy. I don't know the lie. I don't know they were lying or not, but that's what they told me. That's all they have to tell you today. So anyway, yeah, man. So that's all. And unless you try to come with some kind of trivia question for me today.
Yeah, I got one for you. You ready?
What up?
When the Cowboys gonna win a playoff game?
Oh my Lord! Hey, oh yeah! I forgot. So I be making all kind of analogies about the Cowboys. I think I said the other day, but I just came up with the best one about an hour ago in my head. I finally divorced the Cowboys. So that means I'm still at a Cowboy because we had some kids together. So I got to pull for them boys. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be on Coach Hayes. I'll be on Facebook posting about Dak Prescott all the time and trying to be his fucking what's it called? I'll be trying to be his the defense lawyer and all that shit. I'm dumb. I'm so done. I love the Cowboys, but I'm divorcing boys. I'm done. I want them to win, but I'm not no fool no more. I done got a divorce from them boys. They always do this shit to me, man. Every season.
So if you had to answer one question, if you had to fix one thing, well, no, I'm gonna give you two things. If you had to fix two things at the Cowboys and you had a magic wand and you said abracadabra, Google man, fix ya, what would it be?
First, I'll fix the culture of the team and get a young Jimmy Johnson there, or Bill Parcells,
you can't come up with like what is. I'm talking about these have to be exact. Like you have to say, I want coach such and such, or I want this and that. Can't be like what ifs, or it can't be like hypotheticals. Like you came in there right now, money's no object, whatever, and you said these two things have to be fixed, and this is how you fix them right now.
Okay, well, the two things I will fix is the defensive line, because our defensive run game sucks.
Okay.
And the secondary.
Okay. All right, I'll go with that. So you won't get rid of Jerry Jones.
Well, yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. If you had two things you could fix, I say about the Cowboys.
Really, the thing is, it ain't on him. Trust me. Everybody think it's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, the last 5-10 years, like really, he's like a figurehead. And so because he's not the dude that making all these decisions these days. Another thing is the players. I put on the players too, and like some of these players, man, they got to go. Like number one, on Curse, the safety, he got to go, and then the linebacker court, the whole linebacker room is boo boo. And so, and Dak Prescott, he needs to step up in the playoffs. I don't know what he's thinking about that game because, like, the first half he played bad. The second half he came along, but the game was already over with. So, anyway, good, man. The Cowboys,
they done.
Oh, my Lord. All I can say is I did see them boys win 3 Super Bowls. I watched all the 3 Super Bowls. I watched all the commercials. I seen it all. And that's probably all I'm going to get.
That's it, dog. Well, Google, man, I appreciate you, man. Much love to you. Let me push on. I got some more callers in here. But as always, go Canes, go Dolphins.
Coach Hayes, right now. Yeah.
Throw that you up on them, man. Get that out of here. All right, man. That's Google, man, in the building. Much love to the Googler. All right, man. Who I got here? Oh, J Love, what's up? You back? Round 2, huh? Hold up, J Love.
Do you want smoke?
Do you want more smoke?
We want all the smoke.
Listen, we told Coach Mario to open the checkbook.
What happened?
Guess what Mario did to us, Coach Hayes?
Talk to me. I've been on live, so I ain't been checking. Talk to me.
He got us another one.
What? What's another one?
Welcome Misha Powell to the U.
Who?
Misha Powell from the U.
Misha Powell, where you from?
Washington.
Who is that? Come on, man. You can't tease me. Give me some insight.
Listen, man. Safety out of Washington.
Okay.
Started 15 games. Listen, man. Mario, keep going, brother. Keep going.
Is that number 1? Is that to do with number 1? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Listen, man. We need more. More.
I ain't gonna lie. We need more. We need what? The only thing I think we really, really need right now, J Love. Cool from the crib. What's up? I'm coming to you. We still need a big body receiver. That's what we're missing. We need a big body
open checkbook.
We need a big body receiver. I love all those other things. I'm not disputing those. We need a big body, a 6'4", 6'3", 215-ish type body, 220-ish type body. We need that right now.
Well, listen, man. Ask and you shall receive. They listening. So be on the lookout for the next 48 hours.
All right, I'm here. I'm looking for my man on helicopters. This man out here going from coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Matter of fact, I got something for you, man. You know what, J Love? You be calling in here with all that stuff. You know, I got time today, dog. Phone lines ain't that busy. I got time. You came here trying to check me, dog, my gangster, and I ain't having it. You understand?
Because I'm going to keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that. But today I got time, cuz.
I got time today, cuz. You want to call in here with all that, J Love T? I want smoke. Nah, player. I got time today, cuz. Anyway, I'm just talking to y'all, having fun with y'all. Cool from the crib. What's up, man?
Good, Coach. It's good.
I'm good, man. I need you to put a pep in your step. You sound a little down and out. Come on.
Nah, I ain't never down.
All right. Well, guess what? I got something special for you. Listen, I got something special for you. I gave you a shout out in a video. I'm going to see if you can find it. It ain't out yet, but it's coming out soon. I gave you a shout out. So we're going to see. I'm going to see what that is.
I appreciate that.
That's all good. What's up with you, though, brother? What's up with you?
Mm-hmm. I'm chilling, man. I'm just glad, we gotta, I I owe Mario apology. We thought, or at least me and other fans thought that he put his eggs in, or put all his eggs in one basket. Turned out he got the right basket.
The picnic basket.
And I got exactly. And we do have to say this though. I do think with Cam Ward, that just made you, to me, this is just my own opinion, that it did to me make us at least 4 games better than this past year.
I agree. 10-game minimum. That's all I'm gonna say. 10-game minimum. But anyway, go ahead.
Right. Well, I want to back up why I say this. Why do I say this? What do we talk about, Coach Hayes? Nobody thought that TVD was gonna have that terrible of a season. Let's be honest.
Agreed.
Nobody could have predicted. I gotta be or at least I'll just say the coaches could have known before we did. Let's say it like that. But people on the outside couldn't have predicted that. I just think we're here. I think the only thing with Ward was, me, I wasn't really on the train, but now that he's here, now that we got it, now what did you say? The expectations go higher.
That's right.
So I think long as they can surround him with what he needs, like you say, a 6'5" guy, they do got a guy that they're getting out of JUCO, 6'5" receiver that they're going after, about 6'5", 205, 210.
Okay.
Right now, running 4'4". Yeah, Beard just visited him.
Okay.
No, it's a couple big body receivers out of JUCO ranks. So, they getting busy. They getting busy. I gotta, but this is what we got him for, to make splashes.
That's correct.
So,
I'm all for it, dog. Hey, I'm here for the good times, man. I'm here for the good times. Let's go. I just want to win, bro. Like, did you hear?
Yeah.
Like, and a lot of people are not gonna like this, but did you hear the records I read off at Ohio State?
Which one? The Coach Day?
All of them. All of them 10 or better win seasons. Come on.
I remember you saying this. I wasn't here that close that early in the show, but I do remember you saying a couple shows ago that, like, which would you rather have? Would you rather have the coaches at Ohio State's record where he only lost to Michigan? The only person he couldn't beat was Michigan, but he 20-something 2.
57-7 is his record, I think. 57-7, yeah.
There you go. I definitely take that record any day. But I don't know. It's I don't know. But those Buckeye fans, they something else. I'll say that. They talking about firing the dude because he can't beat Michigan.
But guess what? Can I say this? We would be in the same boat too. Our fans would say the same thing. They all the same. All fans are the same. They get spoiled. But the difference is, is we are happy for 11 games straight. Think about this. Think about what I'm telling you. Okay, let's just say, let's flip the name and just flip it, right? Put that in the ACC. We 10 in this, 11 in that, and 12 in this, and da-da-da-da. Would you rather, I know as much as we hate Florida State, because I'm going to throw this in here, in the chat, I want you to answer this as well. E. Brown, I need you to call in because I'm going to round this show off with you here. We don't have a lot of callers tonight. It must be something going on else out there in the universe if you ain't watching Coach Hayes football. But anyway, would you rather be 11-1 and lose to Florida State,
yeah,
or would you rather be 7-5 like we are and still lose to Florida State? That's what I'm saying. I'd rather be 11-1 and lose to Florida State than 7-5 and lose to Florida State.
Yeah,
maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not looking at it right as a fan. But
but I don't. No, go ahead, Coach.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't even see why this is like an argument. I'm not saying between you. I'm just talking about the people. if I'm gonna be 11-1 and lose to Florida State, or would you rather be 7-5 and lose to Florida State, Georgia Tech, North Carolina State? Like, what are we talking about here, dog?
Nah, I ain't into that. But don't get me wrong. I still want us to beat them, but I'll take a 11 and a loss to Florida State any day. Kind of we're gonna whoop them next year. If we don't, we might already see them in ACC title and whoop them anyway. But
there we go. Now again, of course, we don't play Florida State the last game because they got their rivalry between Florida. But hey,
I say ACC title.
No. I know. No, I was just saying, like, because Ohio State plays Michigan the last game of the season every year. That's
right. Yeah, I know. Florida plays Florida State. Right.
I'll take 11-1 every year and sit up here and be mad that we can't beat Florida State. Then sit up here and be mad that we can't beat Florida State. Then next week, mad because we don't take a knee against Georgia, and be mad because we lost to Middle Tennessee State, and be mad because we ain't scored a touchdown against doggone North Carolina State, and be mad because we ain't beat North Carolina in 5 years, and be mad. Man, hell, all that, man. I'd rather just be mad at them people in Tallahassee.
Right.
I'm getting a headache.
All right. No, definitely. But he's going after the big body guys. I would say this. Remember, we got an internal and an external. External, as Donald would say. Internal, Isaiah Horton got to step up. You got the big body right now.
Yeah, he's tall.
6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, he's tall, right.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about that.
Gotta throw it. They gotta throw it to him.
Yeah.
Good.
But I'm talking about the Kobe Young body type. Like, I know, and I'm not saying we need one. I know Isaiah Horton is a 6'4" guy. I think somebody said Isaiah Horton is 6'4". Yes, I know that, but we need another, right? We need another. Yeah. And the reason that's huge, because what if you put both of them outside? Now you can run the fade to either side. You can't double everybody. And so that's why I say you need another and another. Let me see. What was Kobe Young's size? Yeah, I know he was about 6'5", but what was he?
6'4", 6'5", 215.
Exactly. So 215, 220.
Right.
Yeah, 215, 215, 220 guy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right.
Yeah, they're going after a guy. They're going after a guy about 6'5" in the 205, 210 range.
Mm-hmm.
In the JUCO ranks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's true. I think that's about the only thing, and we might need a youngster at left guard to step up. I can't do the Mario Cristobal thing ever again in life.
We was
might well lose 30 and just become a fullback.
No, we was in the champagne room when we saw that experience.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
But you'll think somebody was taking his lunch.
Taking his cookies.
Right, exactly.
Well, guess what? We got some youngsters. Is a Tommy Kinsler gonna step up? Is he a guard?
Absolutely. Him, who's the other one? The one out of Maryland. I think I don't know if you interviewed him or somebody interviewed him about 2 months ago.
I don't know. Was it?
He came out of IMG Academy, the other one. He's about 6'3", about 315.
I know you. I can't. The chat knows. They the
experts. Know what? You did a WRE on him.
I probably did.
That's what you did. You did a WRE on him.
What's his name? What's the kid from Maryland? If y'all say the name, I know it. I can't think. I'm looking at it, but I can't think of his name.
Right, he's there. He went to IMG. Then again, remember you got what's the other one?
Antonio Tripp. Antonio Tripp. Yes, he was the ambassador for the class. Yeah, he was the ambassador for the class. Yes.
Right. You need him to either step up in the interior. You know what I mean? Like you say, him, Tommy Kinsler, Pancake Honcho still getting
Yeah.
You know, he still got the surgery. But,
right.
The other one, what's the other one? What's his name? That we thought was going to be, but they put Lou there instead. Oh, my gosh.
Not the McCoy. And McCoy? McCoy out there?
Yes, you got it. Yeah,
McCoy. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, let me push on. I got Shad here and I got E. Brown, man. I'm about to wrap this thing up, man. It's fun, man. Like I said, we're going to get it going. But we have a lot of fun, man. But cool. Check it out. Just stay tuned. I'll let you know. Got something for you in there, man. I gave you a shout out.
All right, man. I appreciate you, Coach, and appreciate you giving us such great quality content.
Oh man, shout out to the host on man. I gotta call him. I hope he's doing well, man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right,
Man,
brother.
appreciate you, Coach.
Anytime, man. We got cool from the crib. All right. Let me do this. Shad. All right, Shad was up next. If you plan on calling in, call in now because I will shut the phone lines down after I talk with Shad, and we'll go from there. Shad, talk to me. What's up, man?
What's up? What's up? No, I wanted to. I guess I mean I don't know what the topic is anymore. You know, it went
I just I love it. Shad got.
But no, what I was going to talk about, you know, we were talking about the universities and schools that haven't recovered after a coach. I think the most obvious one to me has to be Nebraska. After Tom Osborne left, you know, 3 national championships
That's
under
true.
his tutelage, and they
Good call, Coach.
They haven't been back.
Good call, Coach. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
I just think Nick Saban's is so bad is because I think we're seeing instant, right? Like people didn't know Nebraska. People didn't know, like it was a gradual fall off, right? Especially with Miami, a gradual fall off after the coach. Like you're seeing, right? And I'm not saying it is a fall off, but you are seeing the foundational pieces of Alabama literally removing themselves from the equation. And that's something we've never seen before, right? Because of the transfer portal and the new rules. So that, you know, and I guess we can call this modern day football versus back then. That's not even modern day anymore. But modern day football is, you know, this whole change in rules. And you're literally seeing a team that's been put together for years, literally day by day. Bro, 27 players entered the transfer portal, and Nick Saban has been retired, what, less than a week or maybe a week at this point till today? A week, 7 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was just looking at something. I was I said this on my show yesterday. I was just looking over the past 3 years. You know, Alabama has lost about 54 players in the portal just over the last 3 years, not including this year. So, I mean, we're talking about could be up to 100 players, you know, in just 4 years, you know, depending on how.
So hold on, Shad. 54 players in 3 years, and they've lost they've lost over half of that in 7 days. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. No. I don't know how many they have lost in the past 7 days. No, I was just talking about that, you know, it kind of coincides with this whole, you know, being able to hoard talent on rosters for a long period of time. And I was just interested that they've lost that many players, you know, in just a 3-year period.
Gotcha.
And like I said, it's probably going to be a lot more, you know, moving forward just because of the whole, you know, Kalen DeBoer situation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but to kind of get back to talking about Miami, you know, because we hope Willie is doing well. I'm riding to Jackson Monday, so I might see if I can find him, see if he's doing okay. I'll do that for the show. But what I wanted to ask.
Well, hey, Shad, with friends like you, dog, people don't need enemies. I promise you, cuz.
No, I was just saying though. I was just
okay. I'm listening.
No, but what I was going to ask about the Cam Ward situation, I asked Truck and I said that after he got off the show. Do you think it could be a situation where Cam Ward could maybe try to overcompensate next year? And the reason I say that is because if you look at his numbers and you look at the year that he had at Washington State, that's a solid year, I think. And I guess from what I heard, he got maybe like a 3rd to 5th round grade. And, you know, you're talking 25 touchdowns, 5 or 6 interceptions, you know, not having an offensive line. Do you think he would, in his mind, feel like, well, I have to do more than 25 and 6 to, you know, maybe to overcompensate, maybe to get back into that first round type of thing? That was the
so here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Hold on. because you bring up a very interesting point. And I don't think he would have to overcompensate. I think it will come because I think he's in a better situation from an O-line perspective. I look at it right now. Come on, man, get this crap out of here. Tyler Van Dyke threw 19 touchdowns and 12 picks last year. So you're saying Tyler Van Dyke was only 6 short of what he had, and I think this is a better team than Washington State from a talent perspective, right?
Yeah.
So I think he'll definitely beat the 26 touchdowns this year. Excuse me, even if he plays just within the confines of the play calls without him doing anything extra. Right? I think he I ain't saying he's doubling that, but I think he definitely will throw more than 26 touchdowns. Because of the offensive line we have and the better, I think as better the offensive line is. So I do think that. And think about it, this young man was like, golly, it looked ugly on. Because if you look at Tyler Van Dyke in 21, he threw 25 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. So, yeah, I think he could. And remember, Tyler Van Dyke didn't play every game. He played 11. He played 11 of the 12 games. And he didn't play all of one of those games. So really played 10 and whatever. So, yeah, I think he can.
Yeah. And I made sure I knocked on wood about 4 times before I said this, and I'm just gonna ask, do you feel like that we can finally maybe break this particular thing this year? I was looking over the past 4 years, and the past 4 years, our starting quarterback has broken a shoelace. I'm gonna ask you, do you feel like that maybe his shoelaces can stay together?
Yes, because they are made out of titanium and Teflon.
Okay. All right.
So his shoelaces will stay. Matter of fact, won't he do like my man Robinson? Huh?
Just don't time at all.
Just don't time at all.
Okay. All right then. Well, that's all I wanted. I know E. Brown will come on the show and
Yeah. We got a few callers. I'm gonna let E. Brown be the headliner, and he come on because I know he's gonna bloviate, and so we got a couple of people that called in.
Yeah, he gonna get on to you because you still have yet to get Chi-Town and Cool on the phone together. So.
Chi-Town and Cool, y'all need to get on the phone together. So next time Chi-Town call in, so Cool, I need you to call in if you hear Chi-Town, and Chi-Town if you hear Cool, I need you to call in. So I'll put it out there.
All right, then.
All right, brother. Y'all go check out Shad. He got a show on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all go check it out. Make it happen. All right. I'm going to lock the phone lines here.
The conference has been locked.
And I'm going to take these. I got 2 in front of you, E. Brown. I'll let you finish out as the headliner. 59-69.
Hey, don't be talking about me, E. Brown. Don't let me get on. Hey, I called back. So you know my head ain't fired up.
Duh, why the number say it says 404 Atlanta Hospital?
Man, come on now, don't lie.
That's the number.
Don't lie, Coach.
If I'd have known it was you, I'd have said, Dub, what's up? I didn't know. It said 404 Atlanta Hospital. For emergency, please dial 911. I'm just saying, though.
Because you already know I'm in Huntsville, so I'm not even in Atlanta no more. So hey, there you go.
Hey, she'd have knocked you all the way to Alabama across the state line. Let me just mess with you.
He's being funny now, baby. He tripping. He tripping. And she the one told me to call back. You better call back and make sure they know ain't nobody did nothing to you.
Nah, y'all good. We just teasing y'all. So what's up, man? What's your thoughts on What's your thoughts on this Cristobal thing, man?
Now, my thing is, like, we already know he a great recruiter, and stuff. But man, he gonna have to get better. He gonna have to get better with the coaching. But I know we got a couple of linemen down there, that we supposed to be getting. They class of 2024, and stuff. So we'll be good on that. I hope he can I don't care what they got to do, but we got to get. I think we should get. I try to get a decent linebacker, man. We got to get somebody else.
We got some young, baby. We got some young line. Here's how I said it. We got some young linebackers. I think that will really fit in and grow. I am glad that Kiko came back, so those guys can grow around him. Wesley Basaint is still there to grow around him. But I'm not saying don't get one, but I do want to prioritize a big body receiver right now. That's just my thing.
Yeah.
I think linebackers, I think we're okay. Maybe another interior big body guy. I'm trying to think, man. Safety wise, we just got another safety, so I think safety is fine, and maybe some kind of nickel guy somewhere in there. But other than that, I think we are right.
That's what the guy from Washington.
He's a
what
nickel.
Coming in. I know he played a lot of nickel.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I think I think we got if we got some of them boys left over from last year, we can easily turn one of them. The cornerbacks or whatever. We can at least turn one of them into a good safety.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we and then Kevin Beard is trying to get some. The other caller he had mentioned earlier, that JUCO guy, the 6'5" guy, and that dude he pretty fast also.
Okay.
So hopefully we can get him. Yeah, hopefully we can get him.
That's good. That's good.
But yeah, that's all I was calling back. Let everybody know I was straight.
Okay.
And stuff. So.
Nah, you good, man. We just teasing you, man. You good.
Yeah, I know. I just hope Willie Lump. I'm just seeing somebody throw out Willie Lump lip like that. I bet he ain't big. I bet he ain't big penis Willie no more. Friday to my big John Witherspoon to my big D Willie.
Big D Willie.
Yeah. I bet he ain't Big D Willie no more.
I don't know what's going on right now, Dub. This thing done went all the way. It went so far left. We back in the circle.
But all right, y'all take it easy. I was just calling back.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Hey, next time Willie call in, you gonna hear beep, beep, beep.
No, I'm not gonna be on one of them.
You gonna hear them? You gonna hear Willie in the background? Beep, beep. Anyway, appreciate it, man. Let me go ahead and knock this out. Thanks, man.
All right, take it easy.
Okay, brother. All right. 1889. Call or talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from? What's up, man? Who am I speaking with?
This is Dre from Miami.
Dre, what's up, Dre? Talk to me, man. What's up with these Canes?
So I got two things. So I was only going to talk about the Canes, but somebody mentioned earlier they were talking about Alabama. So here's my take on Alabama real quick.
Okay.
I think they're going to get Prime next year. I think Coach Prime is going to Bama next year.
Willie.
What you think about that?
Willie. All right. I don't normally lean forward on my desk here, but I have to keep from falling on my chair. Willie.
All right.
Willie.
Yeah.
Willie. Why, Willie? Why?
All right. So he got his two sons, so he couldn't come now. This is it was bad timing because he got his sons. You want to make sure Shador and Shiloh good go to the NFL. Once that happens, he has no ties to Colorado no more. And I feel like Alabama did like a dummy hire. Like they just hired. I ain't never seen somebody get hired that fast before. They ain't really go through all the candidates and all that. They just hired that guy real quick. So if he works out, they look, like that was always their guy. But if he don't work out, they ready for Prime. And Prime, you mix Coach Prime with Bama recruiting wise, that's gonna be scary. That's gonna be scary, man. What you think about that?
Willie, I can't lean any further. I can't, Willie, I'm sorry. Dre, I can't lean any further on my desk without putting my face.
Yeah, I see you can't.
Like, you ever seen the Russell Westbrook, that meme? He be like, what? What? He go, what? And I got to do this out of love because I do.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You already know it's coming, and I think that's really what you wanted. And so you wanted to say something so outrageous.
Yeah.
Are you left-handed or right-handed, Dre?
Right hand.
All right. Well, this one coming from the left. Don't drop your phone. Man, I'm out of here with that foolishness, man. Now go sit in the corner. For the rest of the night until the sunrise in the morning.
After my Canes take, I'm gonna sit in the corner.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. So that's my Bama take. I don't know if you want to like save this recording or pin it somewhere.
No.
Prime
How about this?
Bama
You do
next
this.
year.
You do this. You screen record it and email it to me. So therefore I can always check the email. Because there's too many shows. I can't. You do it, and then guess what? You use it as a receipt and post me on Twitter with it. So it'd be easier for you to put me out there than I try to find you.
I got you. All right. So the Canes. Let's go to the Canes. All right. So we got Cam, and like you said, you feel like we need one more big body receiver.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down for that. Like I want that. I don't want us to be satisfied, and I feel like Mario is not satisfied. He's going for the juggler, and I love that about Mario. I just really want him to like beef up the coaching staff while he getting the players too. Because last year we had too many blunders. That thing with Georgia Tech, that really messed me up, man. I was on my way, like leaving work, and I'm listening to the game on my phone. And I'm like, okay, we good. I put the phone down, and I'm like, let me pick it back up to make sure, we lost. I'm like, Miami lost. So I had to pull over. I parked, and I watched it on YouTube, and I'm like, huh? Mario, what?
I feel you,
Hey, that was almost. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I feel you. I agree with you 1,000%. And the funny thing is, Drake, the one there's no positions opened in regards to the 10 coaches on the field that I'm aware of. So there's nothing else you can beef up. I think the coaching staff, I don't want to bother the coaching staff. I want to see what a 2-year coaching staff does here. I don't want to touch them. I want to see what the kind if one guy, 2 guys moved left or whatever, I get it. But nobody left. Yeah. Nobody got fired. Nobody was forced out. Mm-hmm. No coordinators left. No, everybody was good. So let's see what year 2 does. Because those are honestly day 1 mistakes. I mean, bro, that's high school stuff, bro. Like, and I don't think another coach coming in here is going to be different on certain game management. These coaches been around for a while, bro. It's not about the experience of the coach they have more than it is the interaction with the coaches. I think that makes a difference. It's not about trust me, if me and Shannon Dawson was sitting at a bar drinking a beer, watching the doggone game, both of us would have been saying, man, why ain't taking me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or why didn't you call a timeout right there? Like if I didn't know the guy, let's say, you sit down at a bar, another dude sitting there next to you, y'all don't know each other, y'all watching the game, and you turn to him like, bro, why ain't taking me? Mm-hmm. He would agree. He probably would have turned to me first. Like, that guy's an idiot. He didn't take a knee. Like, so they know the game. Yeah. They know the game. That's not an issue. They just have to put it all together, man. And so hopefully this 2 years now, the continuity, the glue is beginning to dry, starting to form, and they understand each other and all of that kind of stuff. But Dre, please cut that clip out. Keep it in your digital wallet. And whenever that dream of yours, whenever you wake up from that dream, you be sure to plant that receipt on Twitter and tag me all over it. Hell, you can even tag Coach Prime. You might get season tickets, dog. If you attack me, you get season tickets. So put it on there, and you'll get season tickets to the Bama game.
I got you, man.
All right, brother.
Hey, go Canes. Mario, we believe in you, Mario. Let's beat Florida State. Let's make it to the playoffs, and let's get this national championship. Let's go.
There it is, man.
Let's go.
Appreciate it, man.
Let's go. All right. Have a good night, man.
Thanks, Dre. All right, here we go.
All right.
We going to Cool.
All right.
We going to Cool from. I'm not Cool. Cool, you still on here? I guess he is. He hanging out, man, in the background. All right, we going to E. Brown in the building. Well, if you're trying to go to bed and you're not sleepy, here it is. Here's your sleeping pill. The loquacious applesauce drying on his wife beat a t-shirt. E. Brown.
Citrus County, Lecanto, Florida.
E. Brown?
Coach.
Yep.
Hey man, I'm on surveillance, man.
Oh, you at Willie House? You making sure it's all good? You must be at Willie House making sure it's all good.
Hey, listen, Willie and Dub are the same guys, man. Hey man, we are experienced that Illuminati. Okay? We experiencing that Illuminati right now. Because we got Chi-Town and Cool, and we got Willie and Dub, they plants. Now,
okay.
Chico planted all these. Now, Chico planted these.
Man, I ain't talking about no dude on my record. I'm like Master P. I ain't talking about no dude on my record.
Okay, all right. Well, we won't do that then. I won't go there. I'll let me take that back. I'll take that back.
You can say what you want. I'm just saying.
We'll rewind that one, okay?
Yeah.
Let's rewind it. Take that back.
You good?
But they on Cat Williams, where we got the Illuminati going on. We got Dub and Willie. They, then we got Chi-Town, and then we got Cool, and then we got the worst Illuminati of all, I think. We got Lexus, and she come over here and she just take over the show when she come on here.
That's right. That Lexus.
Lexus come on here with some of her Eve stuff. Just what I told her earlier tonight is she need a red delicious apple, man. And I'm not talking about the apple you get off a tree. Okay, she need a red delicious apple, not the one you get off a tree.
All I'm gonna say to you, E. Brown. Does Nurse Betty listen to these shows?
Well, see, that's what I wanted to do. I just want to, in Willie's defense, a couple of weeks ago, I was on the late night show with you on the community thing, and my phone went dead, and then there was an assumption that I was
exactly
I was ordered off the phone.
Hold on, E. Brown, because I'm finna put you out there. Listen, I'm putting you out there like Dino on the Flintstones. So E. Brown was on. E. Brown was in the champagne room talking cash trash, and guess what happened? In the middle of his conversation, all you heard was, Nurse Betty snatched that phone, hit him upside the back of his head, and we ain't hear from him no more. Say it ain't so.
And I wasn't even talking trash. I wasn't even talking trash like Willie and Doug were talking trash, talking about they run thing. And but because I know I run things. Hey, listen, I just got a text message, Coach, from downtown, and downtown was saying, "Hey, tell Coach to let me in. Tell Coach to let me in." I don't know what that means.
He's not on here.
He just sent me a text saying, "Tell Coach to let me in." You know what I'm saying?
Where's
I don't know what he doing. I don't know if he's trying to get in on the telephone call or.
Man, check the date on that. Do me a favor.
Right?
I guarantee if you check the date on that, you're probably about 2 days late. Check the date on that text. Watch. Watch this. Check the date. Check the date.
No, it's today at 9:47. It's 9:48 right now, so it's 9:47. He sent it. He just sent it. But I sent him a mess. I sent him the message at 8:37 p.m. though. To get on the phone.
An hour ago.
And he just responded. But no. Let's talk about some of the football movements that took place, Coach. And I just want to just pose some questions and then enlighten the listening audience just a little bit. I welcome the Cam Ward addition to the team, but as we talked about last week, we needed to have. Last week we had a bunch of people online calling in last week. They were ready to get rid of Mario, ready to get rid of Alonzo because they felt as though they weren't doing a good enough job from their standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Last week.
Okay.
Last week we had people on. We had people calling in, calling Mario dumb, calling him not knowing what he's doing. He's not a good coach. He can't recruit. And all of a sudden, Cam Ward signed on the dotted line. Now he's back in everybody's good graces. Now he's back in everybody's good graces.
Of course.
So it just goes to show you, Coach. It just goes to show you the delusion, the bloviating, the vacillating, and most of all, the pontificating audience that we have, because now that we have seen some things evolving, we're now realizing that, hey, Alonzo and Mario pretty much know what the heck they're doing when it comes to building a football team. Once we get this football team built to the point where we'll feel comfortable with putting our third string out on the field and winning a football game when we have injuries,
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. So you have all these prognosticators out there who think they know what they're talking about, and some of them even have their own podcast. No pun intended, Shad. I mean, no pun intended. Shad's got they got their own podcasts out there.
We got our own Cat Williams of the Hurricane YouTubers, dog. What is going on?
In my Cat Williams voice, and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm rubbing my legs, and I'm just telling it all like it is. I'm just telling it all like it is. We got the Illuminati going on out there. We got the Illuminati going on out here. So we're so caught up with emotional men. In essence, we're talking about beta men, because when we become emotional, we become beta. Okay, we're soft as freaking cotton. We're soft as a peach. We want to have peaches in our mouth because we're beta men. We're emotional. We're not thinking. We're not thinking through issues. We're not thinking through problems. Okay, so that's why we have people. We go from 1 week where we want to get rid of Alonzo and Mario.
What do peaches in your mouth got to do with anything?
We're praising the ground they walk on.
What is peaches?
And Coach, enlighten me a little bit. Tell me that I'm wrong, and what aspect am I wrong about my assessment, my 5 minutes soliloquy?
What does peaches in your mouth got to do with anything, dog?
Well, it's an example. It's an example. Anybody who's ever eaten a peach, have you ever eaten a peach before?
Nah, man, I don't eat peaches, man.
It's okay. Well, any man or any woman, anybody out there who's ever eaten a peach before,
I don't want to know, dog. Oh Lord, this finna go bad.
You understand the firmness and the softness and the mushiness of eating it, right? You understand that. So that's where we are when we become emotional instead of looking at the overall big picture of this thing. That's what happened. We delve into the beta category as men. We delve into the beta category where we let commentary like Lexus's commentary.
Lexus gonna whoop your behind. She told me not to listen. She
comes in. She has some great commentaries. She teaches us great lessons. She teaches us men great lessons when she throws out her commentary, because it shows us that we're too emotional on the channel. So she feels comfortable enough to come in here and talk to emotional beta guys. So
hold on. Is this like, do you come up with this, or is this like some chat GPT stuff? I think it's like some
No,
chat
this is-
GPT. You just come up with this whole.
No, this is reality. This is reality. I'm talking reality right now. I'm talking, and you know, and like I said, Coach, if my soliloquy has in any way been off the rail, please put me back on the rail. Give me something. Somebody give me something in the chat.
So can I say
what
this?
I'm saying
So can I say this?
Goes against the grain.
Can I say this? I'm not the person to put you back on the rail, but I think, and this, oh God, I'm about to turn into the Ricky Lake. I'm about to turn into doggone, what's the name of the show? The dude died, man, with the glass. Jerry Springer. Lexus says she want to talk to you. She won't smoke. I'm gonna open the phone line. Y'all want to talk to Lexus?
Is Lexus on the phone?
I think she wants to be. Lexus, put a thumbs up in the chat, type in all caps as she normally does. But while I'm waiting on her to do that, big shout out right here, John Drummond. John Drummond in here, man, aka leader of men on Twitter, runs the Twitter Spaces over there. I think it's Kane's Unfiltered. Dude got me rolling. Drummond, I think I saw something, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. Put a thumbs up. Did you jump the broom? If so, I gotta shout you out, dog. I think my man jumped the broom. If you jumped the broom, let me know, John. Let me know, Drummond. Uh-oh. Lexus told me I need to stop mailing out cane juice.
See? You see what I'm saying?
And she said, Coach Hayes, I told you about talking to fools, especially drunk fools. Alexis, that's why I ain't gonna talk to her. You want to talk to her? Oh, hold up. Y'all got to give a round of applause for my man Lexus. My man John Drummond out here who got married. I thought I saw it on there. Clap it up for my man. Well, Drummond, that boy said, I jumped the broom. Huh? I hear you on the outcast. Well, Drummond, last of a dying breed. I'm the last of the Mohican. I'm married to the streets. Huh? I'm married to the streets. But y'all clap it up to him. But anyway, so I guess Lexus don't want to talk to you, man. So I tried. Real quick, we got a $2 dono right here from Reggie. Reggie says, Coach, open the line back up. Lexus won't smoke. So I tried, Reggie. So maybe one day they'll talk. But anyway.
Well, I mean,
said another one bites the dust. Congratulations. That's awesome. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're closing the program out. I mean, did Downtown Brown call? Downtown Brown trying to call you, Coach?
No,
he's trying to call in on the show.
Let me see if he text me. Hold on. No, I don't even have a text message. No. And I haven't seen him in the chat, so no. No, my phone didn't ring. I haven't seen him in the chat.
All right. Well, hey, listen, we're talking about Miami. Let's talk about Miami for just a little bit. I mean, I think we're on the road to recovery. I think we're on the road to recovery. As you can see, the 7-5 record pretty much didn't affect our recruiting, nor did it affect our ability to get some NIL signings or go into the scrub hub. I mean, we've gone into these portals, so to speak, and we come away with some pretty good players who are going to contribute to the team's success next year, and we're going to win 9 games. We'll win 9 games next year with the kid Cam Ward. If he pans out the way everybody thinks he's going to pan out, we'll win. We'll probably win about 9 games.
We ain't winning no 9 games, dog. We ain't winning 9.
We're going to be disappointed. We're going to be disappointed. We're going to be disappointed a little bit next year, Coach. I mean, we're going to be disappointed next year a little bit. And
why?
I think we're going to win our game against Florida against the Gators. We'll win the Florida Gator game, and then our expectation will go out the window, and then we're going to lose a game or two that's going to disappoint the heck out of us. Okay, it's going to disappoint the heck out of us. So that's why the man is out there in his helicopter. He's out all flying around the country. He's trying to find those pieces that we can put into play that will get us over the hump, so to speak, with some of these teams that we are supposed to be. We're probably going to lose to.
I'm sorry, like Sauce Vader says, how is 9 wins disappointment? I'm gonna tell you why, Sauce. I'm just call it what it is. I'm gonna do it quickly. With the inconsistent quarterback play that we had this season, we could have been a 9-win team. Take a knee, we win 8. Score some points against North Carolina State. In modern day football, we don't even score a touchdown. That's 9 wins right there. That's why I said 10 minimum. 10 minimum. Think about it. Take a knee is 8 wins. And again, I will say this. I don't know what they paid Cam Ward. I don't care what they paid Cam Ward. They gave him $1 or they gave him $100 million. I don't care. But I ain't paying nobody for 1 more win or 2 more wins.
Well, Coach, let me ask you this question, Coach.
That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. If Cam Ward had been our quarterback this year,
9 wins
that you would have, the wins that we possibly could have had under our belt would be the North Carolina State game. And I'm going to go out on a limb. If Cam Ward was probably quarterbacking our team when we played Florida State, we probably would have won that game. Okay, we probably would have won that game. And then we would have gone into the bowl season if he had stuck around for the bowl game, and we probably would have won the bowl game. So I'm going to give Cam Ward three additional wins for this year's team. Now, next year's team, the reason why I'm saying it's a 9-win team next year is simply because we lost the kid Lee as the center, and we lost Cohen. I'm not concerned about Kobe Young. Kobe Young is going to prove. I'm not sure about Kobe Young going to Georgia. I'm not sure about that. Okay,
I get it. No,
I just think that. I just think that what we lost with those 2 offensive linemen will prove to be the 9-win factor. They're going to prove more.
I think I do think the young man from Indiana can help us. I forget his name right now. The center from Indiana. I think he can be a viable piece. I just say this. Now, again, we can't count out injuries and things like that. Knock on wood. However, I'm gonna just say this because I gotta get ready to get off this deal. If Miami loses to Duke, which won't happen, folks will be on suicide watch, Reggie said. Bro, I'm going slap off if we lose to Duke. I don't care. Whatever. Because that whole notion, first year, first this, first that, no.
But coach, I don't think it will happen. I think the Duke football game will be next year's Texas A&M game, this year's Texas A&M game, because all off season last year, all we talked about last year during the off season was we gotta win, we gotta beat Texas A&M, we gotta beat Texas A&M. The team performed up to par for the first 2 games before Texas A&M, and then when we beat Texas A&M, we went into this like, okay, we've accomplished what we sought out to do. So now let's revert back to the old University of Miami football ways.
No.
And I think the Duke football game, the Florida Gator and the Duke football game will be the Texas A&M game for us next year. We're worried about beating Florida. That's why they're out there heavily recruiting and looking and getting prospects. And man, oh man, we better not lose to Duke. Those are going to be the two games that we concentrate on next year. That Miami cannot lose and will not lose, because those are the games that we're preparing for the most.
Listen, I know I talked that trash earlier with the Florida State 11-1. I mean, we better not go 10-2 and it'll be Florida State and Duke on there. I'm gonna be hot, because I ain't playing them. Duke, dog, Manny Diaz, all that trash they talked about. What was it, Packy? He's not a defensive coordinator over there, and he come back and whip. No, heck no, I ain't with it. I ain't having it. Nope.
Well,
can't tell me no different.
Well, you may.
I ain't gonna stand for it, and I ain't gonna sit down for it either.
Well, you may as well get ready for it, because it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
No, ain't no possibility.
It's definitely a possibility.
No, somebody gets slapped for those lies.
The Florida State game is going to be this Florida State and University of Miami game next year. That's going to be a highly competitive football game next year. Highly competitive football game.
I agree, but at the end of the day, we better not lose. You can't tell me we got better talent. We don't have better talent than Duke. I'm sorry. You can't tell me we don't have better talent than Duke. And you talk about, I understand the competitive because the coaching and they will make a big deal and it'll probably be a primetime game. It's in Miami, the former head coaches. I get they're going to make the whole hoopla. But at the end of the day, you still got to play between them white lines. And you can't tell me there's no way on God's green earth. And I'm giving my score prediction right now. 48-7. Tired of it. I ain't going to stand for it. I ain't going to sit down for it. 48-7. And they get seven. They get seven in garbage time.
We as a football team, and as a culture within our football team, we haven't learned how to win those type games yet.
We better learn how to win that one.
We haven't learned. We haven't learned how to win those type games yet.
We better learn how to win that one.
I mean, that's why I'm saying that it's, he's bringing some players in. I just heard earlier before I got on the phone, there's some kid from Washington was brought onto the team. He's bringing people into the program who have a winning attitude and know what winning is all about. And they know that when you go through some adversity, you don't have to fold and think that you're going to lose the freaking game. You got to win the freaking game, man. You got to go out and play. You got to go out and play the game and win the doggone game. In the past, our team have folded when we went into some into anything that's going to make us think about whether or not we're going to lose the game or not. It's going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to hear all that you talking. I like what Cuban Kane saying. Cuban Kane said, what would be hell of a boss move if Mario pull out a turnover chain that game? Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, baby. Matter of fact.
Would you rather see the turnover chain or a freaking win 48-7?
I want to see both. What if Cristobal go out there with it? See, this kind of dude I am. This is why I know. I would have actually wore the turnover chain. Because remember, Manny Diaz bought those. He put his money into those chains. I'm going to tell you how nasty I am. I would actually wear the chain when the coaches meet up and had like right before the game, and I wear it at the 50-yard, the handshake. I had that thing on my neck like a chomp. See, that's how stupid I get with it. This is why I always get letters written on me when I was coaching. They write letters on me so fast. I would actually wear that chomp at the game. The coaches be warming up and they be out there looking, hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, I had that chonk on. And then
so that'll be your Alonzo Mourning moment then. That's your Alonzo Mourning moment when Alonzo Highsmith, when he did that to the Oklahoma team before we played Oklahoma and we beat Oklahoma, right? You remember what Alonzo did to the Oklahoma team during the coin toss?
Yeah, but it's even worse. Think about this. You put money into, you brought the idea to Miami, became a phenomenon in college football. You put your own money into it. They get rid of you for me, and I'm wearing your chain.
It'll never happen, Coach.
Bruh.
It'll never happen.
No, talking about the 305.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. It'll never happen, though. I would love to see it, but it'll never
You ain't
happen.
talking about the 305 one. I'm wearing all 4 of them. I ain't wearing the 305. I'm wearing the one with Sebastian on it, the U on it, the 305 on it. What's the other one they got? Somebody said that's not cool. Weak move. You're not a real Miami fan. You ain't got that crib in you, Ray. You ain't got that crib in you, Ray. See, if you from the crib and you at war, I ain't got to wait to see the whites of your eyes before I shoot. If you move in them bushes, click, click, bang. That's all I'm talking about. So you got to have class. Well, Coach Hayes don't have class. I'm like school on Saturday. I ain't got no class. Get that crap out of here. Somebody finna get whooped. And that's finna start with me. And that's why I wear a big belt. Because I'm finna whoop some. See, that crib in me. Not cool. Weak move. Boy, Ray, I ain't got time today. But boy, if I had time. That's right. You get what he say? Listen, man, my mama gave me that chain.
Hey, Coach, you're going through your pontifications right now, but just information for Lexus. Listen, I don't welt under insults.
Lexus gonna whoop your behind.
I don't welt under those things, man. I don't welt under insults. Hey, it only makes me feel better. It makes me know that, hey, they call me the trigger man. They call me the trigger man. And all I need to do is I need to get Lexus.
What that mean?
A red delicious.
Hold on, what the trigger mean? What the trigger man? What that is?
I need to get her a red delicious apple, and she'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I get her a red delicious apple.
The trigger man. Let me get you one. Hold on, here you go. You know what?
Man, you come right out of a comic book.
Hey, listen, you could call me Lil Abner, you can call me whatever, but I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you the truth that
I'll say this to you, and I'm going to get off of here.
I know what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about.
Here's what I'm going to say. Real quick, CW, $2. He said the once mighty you being extra for Duke. Get the F out of here. Listen, I don't care what you say, dog. Sometimes, dog, you got to treat little brother like little brother. And this is all I'm going to tell you. You keep messing around with Lexi, she going to have you over there crying, and you're going to be over there looking like Tyrese talking about,
what more do you want from me? Oh, my God.
That's already what Willie was saying. All I want to do is watch YouTube, honey. And guess what? She slapped him around, and he say,
what more do you want from me?
Oh man.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh man. Hey coach, one last thing. My man at the beginning of your show tonight, I forget his name, I forgot his title. He called in and said that he thinks that the state universities
Falcon
not
X
be allowed
Falconers.
He should not be allowed to use the NIL. And then in the same sentence, he said he understands what capitalism is all about. But if capitalism doesn't exclude any group from participating in it, so
yeah, but
you can't take a college, you can't take a player or a worker who has a contract to attend a school. You can't take that person out of the possibility of making money for themselves in a capitalistic society by saying, because some money goes in from the state goes into that school, then you need to take them out of the money making scheme of it, because the schools are making money off of those students who are not athletes,
by charging them a fee, charging them an amount of money. They also sell items. They sell, books. They sell whatever. They're making money because this is a capitalistic society.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't take one aspect. You can't take one aspect out of it because you don't like it and then apply it to one group for whatever reason. You got to let everybody participate in it. And your guest on the previous show made a great point. He said it's gonna run that way until it wears itself out. That's the only way you're gonna stop the NIL thing. And when it wears itself out, when it makes it run, then that's when it'll slow down. But you can't exclude anybody out of it, especially if you're gonna talk about being in a capitalistic society. You can't exclude one group and say, hey, no, you can't participate in a money-making scheme that's legal and that's within the confines of this country. You can't do that, man. I mean, come on.
All right. I'll say this. Yeah. Matter of fact. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Here's what I will say. Everything sometimes don't need a response, right? That's like I did that Cat Williams video with them running the 40-yard dash. And everybody wants, what I realize about the internet? Everybody wants to be right instead of just taking things for what they are. Right? If you go look at the majority of the comments on that video. No, coach, a basketball court is only 30 yards. It's not 40 yards. I understand that. I also understand that man ain't run a 4.4. You know how many people in the world not running 4.4s? I understood, but everybody, one thing I learned about the internet, they're like, no, it's only 30 yards. So he really only ran this compared to, it was comedy. It was for you. I didn't have to point it out. It's for you to be like, man, that dude, they did. But everybody, I'm talking about typing me all exclamation marks, bold print, this, that, and the other. Coach, you an idiot. And I'm like, I come to realize what the internet is about.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Hey, Coach, I don't know how close you are to closing, but
I've been closed 20 minutes ago, but you can keep.
But Downtown Brown just sent me another thing saying, hey, let me in, man. I mean, I don't know, I don't know, man. He just sent me another text.
Hey, Rocky, that's tough. Yeah, Candy Crush my little thing, man. Y'all leave me alone, man. I'll just be trying to Candy Crush. Hey, they can sponsor me. I take a sponsor. Matter of fact, I play Candy Crush. While I'm on right here with y'all. How about that? Since nobody want to sponsor the cane juice. Anyway, I don't know. I ain't seen no call. No, because I got the thing locked. That's why I can't see any calls if it's locked. But anyway, E. Brown, you say you on some kind of surveillance. Whatever you surveilling is probably gone by now. They probably
no, man.
Yeah, whatever you're surveilling has probably went to the store, did whatever they weren't supposed to be doing, and came back and like, look at that dude out there talking on the phone to Coach A. Like, because they watch the show too. They're like, oh,
Hey, listen. Hey, Coach.
Hey, because Hayes for the thugs
now,
too. You know what I'm saying? Coach Hayes for the thugs too. Like Trick Daddy. Loving it.
Hey, Coach, when I tell you that the Illuminati really exists, okay, it really exists, man. I'm telling you, it really exists. All right, I'm sitting at. Hey, listen, I'm out here all the time, and I see that play, man, and I see it all over the place. I see it at play all the time. So
how you surveilling? And you out there, you and Get Down Brown in the cane mobile with a big orange car with a big U on the side with a flag talking about y'all on surveillance.
Hey, listen,
I'm just saying, how are y'all out there doing? It's like that insurance commercial. He doing surveillance with the ostrich or whatever in the big yellow car. Like, don't nobody see that. And Get Down probably done got out, especially if y'all do it during football season. Get Down probably done jumped out the car talking about first down Kings all on the middle of the street. Y'all ain't surveilling nobody. Y'all stop. Y'all stop it right now. Y'all stop it.
All right.
Man, I'm gonna get up out
Listen,
here.
I had a little I had a little fun. I had a little fun tonight just listening to you. You kept me entertained for a little bit, and I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for giving me the opportunity to speak to you tonight, there, Coach. I appreciate it. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
I thank you for helping me get ready to go to sleep, man. I appreciate it, man. Now I'm nice and tired. You wore me down. Somebody said you got melatonin in your voice, and I appreciate that. And there it is.
Yeah, I got the the 10 p.m. voice going. Yeah, I got the 10 p.m. voice going right now. Got to tell you that.
All right, man. Well, we finna get up out of here, man. Y'all hold tight. Cool from the crib. You still on the line? He's still back there in the back. He ain't never hung up.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, that's Chi-Town, man. Stop calling Cool. That's Chi-Town. And stop calling
people,
Willie
man.
Dub because they're the same people, man. They're plants, bro.
Man, they gonna whoop you, boy. This is gonna be good. We're gonna do one. But anyway, I'm gonna put you on hold. Hold on 1 second. All right. Anyway. I won't answer what call. Somebody said I won't answer the infamous EB. Coach won't answer that call anymore. Yeah. That's my man. No, E. Brown always go hard, man. Anyway, so with all that being said, I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. Again, this is Canes Talk Live, where we try to talk about Hurricanes, but it seem to go left all the time, man, because the teammate, you know what I'm saying? You know how it is in the locker room. We're supposed to be focused on the game. And one dude started talking about this and that, and then it go left. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us, man. Make sure you check out. We got a new segment on Coach Hayes Football, as well as Streeter, my man Streeter from Footballville. It's called Hayes Street. Well, me and Coach Hayes and the D Streeter call it Hayes Street, and we just talk about trending topics in sports, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. We try to do 45 minutes. That's it. Just get in, get out, and get going. And we just have fun. We're going to try to do it daily and keep it going for you guys. And I know a lot of people have been asking for that collab for a long time. And so that's kind of where we are with it. We're going to work more on the graphics and get things done and make it a little better. But we decided, hey, let's just go with it. Sometimes you got to just jump off the porch and make it happen. So it's 7 o'clock every day. We do it at 7 o'clock. Right now, it's, hey, Ray, how you doing? 7 o'clock every day. 7 p.m., that is, Eastern Standard. And like I say, we try to do between 45 minutes, 35, 45 minutes, somewhere in there. And we'll have fun with it. So, again, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button if you have not done so already. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. And we crawling there. Coach like to run. Let's go on and run and get up in. I know the season over and people go away. Well, go get your wife phone, your side lady, or your side dude. Or Alexis, she probably got 5 side dudes. Go make all them subscribe to your main dude phone. How about that, Alexis? Anyway, L&V. I know L&V got about 55 side dudes. Make them subscribe. Ray, you around cooking chicken wing. Make them subscribe. And Coach Hayes will holler at you. As always, go Kings. Peace. Man, let me check on E. Brown, make sure Nurse Betty ain't give him a knot in the side of his head. That boy, that boy E. Brown gonna be sleep, boy. Right here with a knot on the side of the head, talking about surveillance. That boy gonna need an emergency room, boy. Shoot.